video, and this video is going to be a kind of just a chill chat / Q&A type video. I just want to say shout out to everybody that did post and submit their questions on my Instagram. I did one of the little polls on there. And yeah, I just want to say thank you for everybody that supported that. You guys helped me make this video, so I just want to say thank you. And this was going to be a skate video, but I'd rather next week just be a skate video, because here recently it's been really cold where I live, and it's just been rainy and cold, and it's been below freezing every single day, which I know is usually normal for most people, but I wasn't really prepared for it. I was more ready for it to be at least decent weather, and I don't have any gloves, but I found out now I do. So there definitely will be a skate video next week, or at least there'll be some clips spread in. And yeah, so like I said, this is just pretty much like an update chat / Q&A type video, and there will be a skate video next week, so look forward to that. And yes, I am recording this in the morning, actually the day that this goes up, so I just want to say happy Friday to everybody. And I got my coffee right here. I've never tried this coffee, or at least this flavor, but just whatever. So first thing I'm gonna start off with, because the last video was like completely meant about this right here, but I didn't even really talk about it that much. But as you guys see in the background, I do have another helmet, but the reason I got this new helmet was because that one, it was a tad bit bigger, and on their site it said to go a size higher than what it says to do, or maybe I just understood it wrong, I don't know. And I mean, it worked, but it was a bit too wobbly, and I constantly had to adjust it. So I went ahead and got a size down. And this is the Sweat Saver one, I believe is what they call it. I'll say it probably says it right here. But yeah, this is the one that has kind of like the microfiber type material, if anyone knows anything about helmets and stuff like that. But it's definitely really comfortable, and now with this one, because it does fit me, I never have to adjust it. And I was thinking about throwing some cheecharrone stickers on it, but I kind of like the all white look. It just looks very clean and kind of professional, I guess you would say. But yeah, so this is the current helmet I'm rocking, and I'm loving it so far. And I've been riding helmets for a while now. I mean, I'm glad ever since I made the change to. I used to not. For about I'd say probably 8 or 9 months in my whole entire skate career was just no helmet. But I mean, the months and days that I have wore a helmet, I have progressed, and I've loved it more than when I didn't have. And we'll go ahead and move on to the next thing, and that is the board setup. And this is just a little board update. I will get into the questions after I tell you guys about the board. But this is a primitive board, 8.25. And everything on this board was new. It came as a complete. It didn't come as a complete, but it's like you get the things, and then everything in this setup was brand new. So it definitely took some getting used to. But I mean, so far I've been loving it. I mean, I love their graphics, especially like I love how board brands are starting to do this like shiny, like I don't know what you call it. I guess like not fluorescent, but like kind of shiny and metallic looking. Yeah, metallic. But I just like it, honestly. I mean, like, it looks really clean. I actually did used to have board rails on here. I don't know if you guys can see. If you guys can see where they used to be. But the screw holes just got too big. And then I think it was this side right here. It would, like, stick out fully. So, like, when I was, like, riding, like, this one would be fine. The one on this side. But this one would just stick straight out. So, I mean, and I was always scared that one day, because there was only one screw holding it on, and I was always worried that once the one screw falls out, I'm just gonna roll over it. And yeah, I didn't want that to happen, so I went ahead and took them off. And I mean, it's definitely been a big change going from board rails to no board rails. I've been riding board rails for like 5-6 months, and I don't know where it's taking them off, but I have liked it a lot. I've done a lot of new things because of how much lighter my board is and how much more pop I have. But I've been liking primitive boards though. Like I said, I've always wanted to try them. Thunder trucks too. I've only ever rode indies. So I mean, this board is definitely a really big change board, just like my girl board. How I mainly did a bunch of stuff I usually have never done for the first time. And I mean, honestly, I've been really liking this board. I've done a lot of new things on it. And I mean, it's doing pretty good. I know a lot of people, they change out their boards as soon as the razor tail gets kind of bad. Which is one weird thing though. This board kind of got razor tail kind of weird. It's like, instead of it just being even across, it just did that. I'm not really sure why. I guess it's like how I pop or something, or maybe from my pop shove-its. And then it also has a chip right there. I don't know if you guys can see. I mean, it's kind of hard to notice, but I mean, so far I've been liking this board. It definitely does have some life in it. It's not like it's like about to snap anytime soon. Well, at least hopefully it doesn't, but I mean, so far I have liked it though. Definitely a lot of things I did new on this board, and definitely a lot of things I've learned on this board. And yeah, I think I'm gonna start riding Thunders, honestly, because of how much lighter they are, and I kind of do like it, but it's just, every board, it's just, you kind of got to experiment, and some things work better with certain boards, and some trucks work better with, it's just, you just kind of got to experiment and see what's going on. But let's go ahead and get into the questions. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and get into the questions, and the first question was, it was asking about a Minecraft Let's Play that I said I was gonna do when I hit 100 subs. And I mean, it was kind of like a joke, because I said that once I had 100 subs, I was gonna make a separate channel, or not even at 100 subs, just in general. Because this channel, it used to be gaming videos, and that's what I used to do. But now I do, you know, skate videos and stuff like that. But I said I was gonna start a gaming Let's Play, but I was thinking mainly like Skater XL, Session, Skate 3, like skate games to keep the kind of vibe of this channel going. And I was thinking about doing that, but like I kind of said it as a joke that I was gonna do a Minecraft Let's Play. I mean, if that's what y'all want to see, like on like a separate channel, like Maze Again Gaming or something like that, then I mean, I'll provide, of course. But me personally, I would rather do like a Session or Skater XL video. But now we're gonna move on to the second question, and I am recording with my phone, which is why I'm not looking at it, but I memorized them, or at least the general idea of them. So the second question is tips that I would give to beginner skaters. And I just want to say, again, thank you guys for posting the comments and stuff like that on my social medias. And if you guys ever want to participate in that, then you guys can always go follow me. It's always in the description of my videos. But yeah, so the second question is any tips I would give to people who are starting skating or trying to get back into skating. And the number one rule that my dad, which is gonna be another answer to another question after this, but my dad always says just have fun with it. I mean, I feel like personally that should be something for everything in any day life, no matter what you're doing. It's just make sure you're having fun. I mean, yeah, I can understand that there is some things that like it's hard to have fun with it, but you still have to do it. But I would just definitely prioritize having fun. I mean, if you're not having fun and you're almost like forcing yourself to do it, then honestly you're just kind of wasting your time. And I would say, you know, no hate as in me saying that. I just personally think that you should really try and have fun and just try and skate as much as you can, because it's so crucial when it comes to just being on the board, as in like consistently. Because I mean, if you're only skating like 1-2 times a week, I mean, you're skating, but I mean, it's gonna be pretty hard to get better if you're only skating like a day or two a week. You gotta be consistently doing it, especially if you're not having fun with it, and then you want to try and do it every other day, then it's gonna be hard to do that if you're not having fun. So I would just definitely say and also, this is hard to say because a lot of people like they put it out of context, but I would definitely say like, not like do what you know how to do, but I definitely wouldn't like first hop on the board and then like try and like do like a nollie tray flip or hard flip or something, or like ollie down like a 5 stair or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, it's like you want to do stuff like that. I mean, obviously you want to go out of your way, but it's like, don't try and rush into it. I would just try and just do what is natural to you and what you think feels good. And like I said, that's when it comes to having fun, because especially when you're having fun, you tend to get that adrenaline rush and then you start doing things like that. But I definitely wouldn't force it on yourself. I would just have fun. I would have fun, skate as much as you can, and like I said, and I try and do new things every single day, and I would do that as well. Like I said, just start little stuff, like learn the basics. Like my dad always says, learn the basics, like the old school stuff, like the bonelesses, the grabs, and the foot plants, stuff like that. Like, learn that stuff first before you start, you know, going on. Think of it as almost like a video game, just going up the levels. And I would just take it slow, have fun, and then just skate as much as you can. Now, the third question, which kind of ties into the last question I did, which is what got me into skating in the first place. So the thing that got me skating in the first place in general was my dad. that's pretty much what was it. It was my dad, because my dad, he still would be skating right now, and he probably is going to start skating, hopefully, but like again. But my dad used to skate back in the day, and I mean, like, I even have clips on my phone of him skating that I used to record when I was like little. But my dad used to skate, and he used to be like locally sponsored, as in like he'd go to contests, and he was sponsored by the skate shop that he worked at. But yeah, he's the one who got me into it, because I mean, there was always a board that was in the house. It's just I never really did anything with the board. The only thing there was one time though, when I first got on it, like when I was little, like I would like sit on it and like I would do a coffin, because I used to skate with my friend, which he actually has been in some of these videos, Ian. I think he was in a Something Sundays episode. But yeah, me and him, when we were in like 5th, 4th grade, like he had a super steep hill at his old house, and we always played Skate 3. So I mean, we like knew what it was, but like we never were serious about it. So like we would just like do a coffin all the way down the street, and I got like a really gnarly like I like, not like a blister, like a scab, because like, how do I say this? Like, it sounds so gross, but it's like, so basically what was happening was, I was trying to coffin down the street, and I mean, it's a really long and steep street. So then whenever you're going down it, and then I saw a car, but because you're in the coffin position, it's like, you can't stop. So I didn't know what I was doing, so I tried to get up, and I mean, I didn't get hurt too bad. It's like kind of slid on my knee, but I mean, that's a completely another story. But what got me into skating? Like I said, it was mainly my dad, because like I said, there was always a board in the house, and once I started first like taking it seriously, it's just I had a blast, and I mean, I love doing it. And I've never really been like a sport type guy. I've never been into like really football or basketball or anything like that. It just wasn't for me. So I mean, I was always like gaming and stuff like that. But then when I found skating, it was like something that I really enjoyed doing, and I had fun like genuinely doing. And it's definitely something I have a passion for that I haven't felt for any other thing that I've done in the past. So I mean, I just want to keep going, and I mean, that drive to just get better, and then like seeing the thing that you worked so hard for, and then visually and seeing and feeling how much better you've gotten is just such a great feeling. So that's what got me into skating, was my dad. And I remember when I used to ride like a little scooter when I was a kid, I mean, like my dad would skate and stuff like that. So I mean, it was always cool, and I saw him, and I always wanted to do it. And then my first board was an Amazon board, but it was a Plan B. It was a Plan B board, and it came as a complete. And I still have it. It didn't snap, but it just got so wore down, so I wanted to get a new board, because I first started skating. So, but yeah, that's what got me into skating, was my dad. And now the final question, which is actually from Ian, which I mentioned about the story time. He asked me, and probably honestly everybody's probably wondering what's going on with Skate Eternal. I know I haven't talked about it too much, or haven't really done much with it. I'm still very serious about it, and I'm still going to do things. It's just right now, as you guys may be able to tell, I'm at like, compared to like my old videos, I'm in the middle of moving right now. So I mean, pretty much I'm just waiting till the new house until I start doing stuff like that, because in the new house I'll actually have the skate area, like the skate park out back, or we're gonna have like a kind of like an indoor type garage type thing. I mean, that's just kind of how to explain it. It's just basically like an outdoor garage, and we're gonna have like where we make the shirts and t-shirts and stuff like that, and then it'll just be a lot easier and definitely higher quality whenever we're moved in, because then we'll have this skate park in the back part of it, and then we're actually going to have a little skate shop area like what you see at skate shops. So they got like the clear desks, you can see all the stuff, and then the boards on the wall. So we're actually going to have a mini skate shop that's inside the skate park. So the skate shop, then the skate park area, then the front of the warehouse is where where we're going to be making the shirts and stuff like that. So I am very serious about it. It's just I've been kind of like keeping quiet about it, because I kind of just want to, I definitely am going to give a tour of the skate park and the shop and stuff like that, but it's just, there's been a lot going on, and I'm just mainly waiting until I move into the new house, until I actually start like doing stuff with it. But I am still serious about it. It's just, I haven't mentioned it too much. And I know there was that street part I was going to drop that I already have all the clips for, but it's just, I kind of want to focus more on me progressing in skating, and trying to honestly just get better and learn new things instead of dropping it. So I'd rather just come out with a more better, high quality street part to be my first one, instead of dropping that one. Skated them maybe like a week ago, But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this Q&A slash kind of just chat and chill type video. I definitely enjoyed making it, and like I said, if you guys ever want to have your comment or your question in these videos, and like I said, my Instagram is always in the description down below. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next Friday. Peace.